Supermotos, the road legal Supermotos, what is the best one out there? So I've had a fair few, different ones, and I think it goes without saying they're probably the best looking, in my opinion. Either has to be the WR125X, well, it was the WR125X, or the Reju MRT, the Marathon 125. I think the Reju took it because it just looked cool. Like, you had upside down forks, and I think on the Marathon, like this road, fucking hell, on the Marathon one, you had like the upside down anodized forks and anodized parts, and coming from a guy who likes like the anodized parts and stuff, it just looked like you got more bike, like it was a bit more high-end quality. And I believe that the Reju Marathon was actually the same engine as the WR as well. It was the YZF, or the Yamaha engine. So I think that took it at the time of the best looking Supermotos. Now, I had the WR125X, very good bike, handled very well, performance on it was very well, you used to get 74, 76 out of it, and it was just such a good bike. And coming from someone who liked crosses and Supermotos, I think it was just a really, really good bike. Now obviously there's other bikes that have come out since as well. So there's the Sinus Apache 125. It's not a great bike, but I mean it's good. I've had 2 or 3 of them in my time, and I've never had an issue. Well, I had one which were an issue, which I ended up having to back then it was a carb version, and I just had to basically I think the carb got flooded. I just had to basically take all the carb apart, read the jets, pilot jets, main jets, and obviously I screwed and doing all that stuff. But it was a good bike. So the Sinus Apache, the Pulse Adrenaline are all the same things. The Lex Moto Adrenaline or whatever it's called is the exact same bikes, which have more of a cheaper end. But then the more premium ones, so obviously, like I said, the Reju Marathon, and then obviously you have the WR125X. But then now there's a QJ Motor COV 125, and I'll admit that looks like a very, very nice bike. Like the red version as well, it just reminds me of a Honda CR. It looks, or Honda CRF, it looks so nice. And I think they do it in like a black, a white and a red version. The red version for me by far takes it. I'm interested to know if anyone's got one in the comments. But I think my favourite has always been the WR, like the looks of it, because I had one. Obviously, like I said, the Reju was very, very good. But for me having one, the WR has always kind of like took the top spot. But then this COV, like I say, I've not been on one, I've not drove one. It's a new company. Well, it's not really a new company, but it's a new company to me. But it looks like such a good bike, so I'll be interested to see what people say about it, what's their opinion. But yeah, have a look around if you're into the Supermoto market. There's a lot out there now again, just like sports bikes, there's so many in the 125 market. But if you've got a Supermoto, let me know below what you think about it. I think again, actually, just while I'm on the topic of it, something that does let the WR down, it's a nice colour that. British Racing Green kind of colour that's nice that. I think the thing that lets the WR125X down is they never went onto the upside down fork market, and to me I just think upside down forks have a way to go. We're not in the 90s anymore, we're not in the 2000s. Get with the times and start doing upside down forks. I don't even know if I've actually even carried on doing the WR, to be fair. Yeah, let me know in the comments below what do you think's the best Supermoto 125 out there.